with the trout magnet, 1 gram trout magnet, and the ultralight baitcaster BFS style right there. The flight feather kingfisher, magic handing O, and again a 1 gram trout magnet. And we're just gonna see if we can catch something before it gets too dark on us, because, well, it's that time of year where things kind of change on you, and it gets a little bit darker sooner than it was not even a week ago. So let's go give it a try. We'll go over here with the over here in the main pond that usually holds a bluegill or two that maybe we can coax to strike. So let's take a look at it. Oh, we got some folks joining. Howdy, howdy, how's it going? Just out here doing a little urban pond fishing. Oh, look, I see some stuff moving about. That's a good sign. It must be feeding on something. So let's see what it can do. All right. How do you land a bass on light line? Very carefully. All right. Try banking them too. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Ooh, I may have to adjust the brakes on this one. Educate my thumb a little bit. All right. Let's go overhead cast here. There we go. All right. That'll work. Oh, got a strike. Little guy popping it. All right, let's go over here. I'm gonna give it a little less brake. Don't have any wind. The other day while we were fishing, there was a lot more wind, and maybe don't need as much brake this time. I want to try ultralight fishing. Yeah, go for it, man. It's fun. I got hooked on it from a subscriber and suggested trying this out, and I've been having fun with it since. Oh, there's a tap. Light tap, light tap. All right. This is that time of night where well, there's turtles moving about. Maybe we might get one of these bluegill or bass to hit. Maybe a bass, that'd be cool. All right. All right. Let's pop it out there. You can see it goes out pretty far. I got a little looseness here. I probably need to tweak it a little, but maybe I'll give it a little twitching motion here. See if that might do it. I don't know how much time we got right now. It's already getting dark, but certainly give it a try. Oh, let me walk this one out. Okay, I think I do need to give it more brake. All right. Come on, come on. Oh, something's chasing it. Yeah, he got it. Nice. He got it. What is he? Oh, first one's gonna be a bass today. Bass on the trout magnet. Nice. I was expecting maybe a bass or two to strike at this time of night. All right. Okay. Cool beans. Trout magnet. 1 gram trout magnet, 4-pound test line. It's about 15 till 8:45 or 15 till 9. 8:45 right now. So let's see how many we can catch before it gets too dark on us. All right. So bass number 1. Okay, let's see if I can do an overhead cast. It's a light overhead cast. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, I tend to side cast more than overhead cast, but the other day when I was fishing over there in Dallas at one of the urban ponds, it was working out really nicely doing an overhead cast. Got my thumb educated to where I was getting some really good consistent casting up against the little pond wall where I was fishing. Okay, let's move around a little. All right, let's go over here. How do you land a bigger one though? So what I do is, typically I don't have my net with me when I'm pond fishing. So what I do is I'll bank them. So I'll just walk it back, let it get to shore here, and then I'll pick it up by hand. But that doesn't guarantee it's going to happen all the time. I don't know how many I've lost, so it's been hit or miss at times when it comes to getting the bigger one on this light line. All right, let's just cast it out again. Oh yeah, nice cast. All right. All right, let's see if Mr. Bass wants to play again, or maybe it's the bluegill. All right, so far, one bass on the trout magnet. I'm gonna yank it out there and give it a little more line. Got a little overrun. Okay, let me just undo it a little. Okay, oh, there we go. So, that one's a little caught on there. Let me get that one out. I'll probably give it a little bit more brakes. A little bit more brake on it. Kind of want to cast it out a little bit more. Okay, there we go. All right. Come on, Mr. Bass. Let's see if we can get him to hit. No, nothing there. All right, let's go ahead and tweak it again. Take it to 19. All right, let's see. That's better. That's better. Okay. I'm gonna give it a little twitchy motion, see if that might help. All right. Let's go back here. All right, little twitchy motion. No. All right, I'm gonna start walking the bank faster. It's gonna get dark here, so definitely wanna get around in on favorite lures. I've done it. I've done several videos talking about my favorite lures. Okay. I'm sure I can do them again. All right. All right. I'm gonna just yank it out there. I'm trying to clear the line. It got a little overrun on there from some of the loose casting that I did, so I wanna clear it out. There we go, that's better. Seeing a lot of movement here. That means there's probably some bluegill and bass moving about. So let's see if I can coax them to hit. Okay, come on, come on. I'll just go with a steady retrieve, see if he'll hit it. Oh man, it's getting dark. Getting dark on me. Let's go out that way. Ah, that one hooked in. Let me get that out. Okay, let's try it again. Ah, yep, did it again. I must have yeah, I've got one that's catching. Okay. So yeah, do a little thumb education, get those loose spools off, or there we go. Oh no, there we go. I can see where the line is caught under. There we go. All right. Oh, there was a tap. There was a tap. Another tap. All right, now we just need them to hit. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. The other day they wanted it a faster retrieve too. I wonder if that might do it. Of course, it's getting dark. I may need to switch. I don't know if I brought that hula popper with me. Hula popper would be perfect to be fishing here in the dark. Yeah, I don't know if I brought it. Shoot, did I bring it or not? Let me check. Man, I forgot about that. Let's see. Did I bring it or not? Nope. No, I didn't bring it. Bummer. All right, let's stick to what we got since we only have so much time. Let's see if we can get another one to strike here. Okay. Oh, what was that? Something just boiled over there. Out in the distance. Let me see if I can get them. Oh, overshot. Too much to the left. Could have been a turtle though. Had that kind of movement like a turtle, but there is a lot of fish rising on the surface right now. I suspect it's those bugs that are hatching and those bluegill are taking them right now. So I didn't bring my fly rod. Today I felt like more trout magnets and ultralight spinning. All right. Okay, let's go move around some. Give it a little bit more brake again. Oh man, it's getting dark. Oh, there's some light though. Fish over here. Oh, I forgot about this. Over here by the feeder, or I mean the canal. This thing is the canal that goes from the main pond to the lower pond. Let's just dump it in here and let's see. Maybe I can coax one to strike. just kind of jig it up and down, maybe. See if Mr. Bluegill is lurking down below. Come on, are you there? No, not feeling any hits. Okay. All right, let's get back. Okay. Show you what I'm talking about. This is what I'm fishing. 1 gram trout magnet. Okay. All right. I'm gonna skip this section here and go over there by the one tree and see if we might get some of these passing bass that like to go between the fountain and along this bank here. It's like I don't know, maybe there's something attracting them that they want to go in that area. So let's see. Who knows? Maybe we might get a big one. All right. Let's just kind of stand off from the bank so we don't spook anything and give it a cast out there. No. Just stick with a steady retrieve. Okay. We'll walk it up to the bank. Okay. Let's give it another shot. A bit further out. Okay. Steady retrieve again. Oh, there we go. Ah, that's a bluegill. Yeah. That was a nice one too. Okay, steady retrieve. Just like that. We'll let them hook themselves. Come on. Okay. That was fun. I like that. All right, get a little bit further out. Oh, there's a turtle. Turtle City. Man. Start walking the bank a little. All right, let's go this way. That looked like a bluegill that hit that last one. Open up the line here. I got some more overruns that I don't like. I don't like the loose spools on there. So we can walk it out a little bit here. All right, there we go. See if we can coax another one to hit. Come on. Oh, there's a tap. Tap, come on. See you commit. That one's got some junk on it. I better clear it. There we go. A little tap. Oh yeah, these guys are feeding on the surface. Definitely would have probably done better with maybe a Griffith's gnat out here. Kind of mimic the bugs and whatnot that are moving about. So let's see what we can do with a trout magnet as it gets dark on us here. All right. Oh man, a bunch of geese and stuff over here and ducks. Don't want to run into, oh, something just went up to the right. Let me cast over here. Just off to my right. We got one moving. Let's pop it out that way. Come on. Let's feel it. Come on. I wonder if I need to switch to an inline spinner. All right, I want to cast it out again. All right, just get that moving. Yank it out there. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna drop the spool back a little bit. Spool tension. There we go, there's a hit. Drop the spool tension, but give it some more break. Compensate. Oh yeah, that's better. That's much, oh, no. Nope. So it's kind of funny how you have to tweak it every time you switch stuff or some condition changes. So let me tweak it. All right, I felt like something was hitting it while or maybe I snagged something. Let's see. Yeah, I got into some junk. Got some junk in the trunk. What are you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk. Oh, look at that. One over there just rose. Okay. Let me just tweak it back again. Let's see if I can just do an overhead cast. Come on, hit it, hit it. Ah, man, I wonder if I need to switch over to a inline spinner. Well, let's see. It's getting dark and I got a feeling they're not seeing the lure anymore. So maybe I do need to switch over. Let's do that. All right, let's just pop this guy off and we'll swap it out here real quick. See if I can do it fast enough to not waste any time here, because definitely are limited in visibility here soon. But there's a lot of fish activity. They're feeding on, looks like something hatching on the surface here. Okay. Oh, I got a little Yozuri. This is the one I caught a nice catfish on the other day last year sometime, but of course I'm not one to maintain my tackle box too well. I just kind of throw everything in there and spend some time trying to untangle stuff, it looks like. So let me get this guy. No, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to try the Yozuri. I forgot what these are called. Yeah, these are fun ones. It's like a ultralight crankbait. And this one I'll have to get dialed in as well. Should be heavier than the Trout Magnet, but not much more. And what I'm hoping I can take advantage of is, maybe because of the vibration and wiggly movement, I might get them to strike versus compared to that Trout Magnet. Oh man, having a hard time seeing. It's already getting dark on me. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I'm using 4-pound test. 4-pound test line. So you gotta kind of play it by ear. And I've been kind of favoring the the uni knot. Having a lot of knot failures, tying some of the other knots I've been using over the years. And for some reason this last few streaks have been not so great. Had that telltale, you know, where you get that little squiggly line, where your line's all squiggly, like a pigtail, meaning you had a knot failure versus the knot actually breaking on you. Yeah, that's a terrible feeling when that happens. Okay, let me see. I think I've got it prepped. Okay, I see some folks here. Howdy, howdy, hey, hair jigs and I've used a hair jig. I had some extra ones, I think, the other day. All right, let me clear this one. I need to get rid of the overrun that I had earlier and to tighten it up a little bit, and then I should be ready. This one's definitely heavier than a Trout Magnet, and maybe that little vibration motion might work here in the fishing here in the dark, because that's pretty much what we're going to be doing at this point, fishing in the dark. Let's see, getting some greenery on it though. I don't like that. That might make it a little tough to fish this little crankbait. Okay, that's ready. Pop it out there. Okay, let's see. We'll just stick with the steady retrieve. Oh, there's a hit. Oh man, oh, that was a nice one. Shoot, he had it briefly. I think that was a bass. All right, a little nighttime kitschy stuff here. Let's see if we can coax another one to hit. Yeah, I was thinking that would be better than the Trout Magnet right now, just having something that kind of moves, little vibration, a tight wiggly action is what I noticed this this particular lure does. Right, see if I can get you a better view of it. All right, gotta up the brakes just a tad bit on it. All right, and then I want to cast this one far out just to clear some of the loose line that I had from the Trout Magnet. Okay, wow, that was a good hit. That should have been a bass. Okay, oh, I see something moving over here to my left, so maybe these guys will start coming in, and then maybe I can give you a demo how I handle a bass on 4-pound test line. Okay. All right, let's clear a little bit. Okay. Snap bean, that's what these lures are called. Yuzuri snap bean. Yeah. Okay. I think I got in some junk again. I can feel it. I better stay away from that area. Stay away from the junk. Yeah, got some of that greenery, algae-like stuff. Man, that one felt nice the way he hit it. Okay. Snapback. Snap bean. Yuzuri snap bean. Alright, let's see if he'll hit it. And that's one thing though, is they may be bigger and it's this little lure with little hooks. So you get a bigger one on there, yeah. You may not hook them because that hook is pretty small. Alright, and I've got the drag set fairly light so that if I do get a decent one, it gives me at least a fighting chance to bring them in without them snapping the line on me. Ah, there's some movement here. Some very promising movement. Let's get it out there. All right. Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, this is dialed in good. Not getting any loose spools here in the dark, so that helps. Now let's see if we can get one to hit. Come on. So this one, you just pretty much let the lure do all the action. It's a little snap bean. It just kind of does this little side-to-side motion. Okay, it's clear. All right. I'm still getting some loose spools I don't like. Okay. Let me just clear that out. Okay, there we go. All right, let's bring this baby in. Oh, it feels like I got some junk clobbering it right now. Let me bring it in. Feels like there, no, that one looks good. That was actually good. Okay, let's try it again. Let's get it out there. All right. Yeah, that one's vibrating good. Okay. All right, let's see what'll bite in the dark on a snap bean. It's a really, really, really small lure, crankbait, right here. Less than an inch, right there. Okay, but let's see. Get another one to go for it here. All right, using that bait caster, 4-pound test. Oh, it's moving through the water like it should. All right, I'm gonna go slower. Maybe I can get him to strike, because it's oh, off to my right. Something just moved on me. All right. Mr. Bass is here. Let's see if we can kind of move down the bank a little and see if we can coax one to strike. Come on. Yeah, it's I think about 9 o'clock now. So just last week we were still getting enough light that we could fish till 9, if not just a little past 9. So looks like summer is starting to wind down on us, maybe. Let's see. Come on. But I'm pretty certain we're going to get some hits here fishing a snap bean at night like this. I left the hula popper at the casa, so, but I don't know. I had that one hit already and he seemed promising, so I think as long as I kind of gut it out and just maintain, keep casting, I'm gonna coax one in. All right. Oh yeah, this one's definitely moving like it should. And yeah, I'm not getting any more of those loose spool or loose line on the spool. So I've got my thumb educated, which works out really nice, especially if you're gonna be casting in the dark like this. I really don't want to be messing with any backlashes in the dark like so. All right, let's move over. There's a ton of geese and duck over here kind of hanging out, and I don't want to walk up to them because then they'll clobber the water up. All right. But I'm definitely seeing some potential fish activity. I just need them to hit now. Let's go back this way. Okay, oh yeah, this thing's casting nicely. No backlashing, able to fish in the dark, and I can feel the spool and the line on the spool, and I don't feel any looseness. So that's a good sign. So hey, just in time. Taught the thumb to cast it in time right now, because each time you switch lures on this one, especially ultralight bait casting, there is a tendency to have to re-educate your thumb on when to release and when to stop the line or stop the spool from turning. Little timing deal. All right, I'm just gonna walk the bank slowly here and kind of cast more parallel to the bank. Maybe I can get one to strike that's coming in to maybe get a bite or two of something nearby. All right, come on, come on. Come on, come on. I know there's some bass in here. We've only caught one so far. We had one bass on the trout magnet, and then we had a hit on a bluegill at this point. And then we had, I suspect, a nice bass strike this Yozuri snap bean. Another one over here. Excuse me. Another one off to my right. Come on, come on. This thing's got that enticing little side-to-side shake. Ooh, ooh. There's one out in the distance. See if I can cast it out there. Went a little bit too much to the right, but let's keep fishing. Okay. Come on. Tug is a drug. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna bring it all the way in. Okay. All right. Oh, that one's got some junk on it. Let me clear it. Got some junk in the trunk. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try it again. All right. No, I got some loose spools on that one. I gotta clear that one. Oh man, gotta make sure I got it clear. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, here comes Mr. Bass. Mr. Basalito. Come on, we've got to get more than one today. Oh, no. Thought I saw something trailing behind it. Okay. Let's move over to the left a little bit. Come on, come on. All right. Let's see. Some more junk on it. Clear it out. Clear. All right. Let's try it again. Oh, one up close just rose on me. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Just a steady retrieve. We'll let the lure do the work. And we'll have to close it out by landing them. All right, that's our part. All right. Oh, this snap bean is pretty cool. I'm getting some decent casts with it. Well within the limits of this little ultralight bait caster. Oh, a little bit too much on that one. I can't see it now. Okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting some pretty good cast. Now we just need a bass to strike. Ah, I think something's biting me. Felt like an ant. All right, I think I got some junk on this one. Let me clear it out. No, that one's good also. All right, let's try over here. Ah, something just moved to the left. Ah, man, I bet that was a bass too. They must be feeding on something. Something feeding on something. Let's go in that direction. Let me cast in thy general direction. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, something else is biting me now. Ooh, another one just rose. Man, I tell you what, I bet one of those poppers would be awesome right now. Okay, I gotta remember to put the hula popper back into the tackle box. Thought I did have it, but I must have swapped it out the other day. Okay, let's go out that way. I can feel some loose line on that one. Let me walk it out. Okay, walk it out. Okay. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, I had a pretty nice catfish go for this little lure. Can't really see it. Let's see. Right there. Yeah, you can't see it. Oh, man. Yeah, pretty nice catfish at another pond down the road. I think it was last year or the year before. And that was a fun one. I was using 2-pound test for that one. 2-pound test on this same setup. Except my rod was 4.5 foot instead of 4 foot 3 inch now. Yeah, snapped back on a crankbait that I was fishing, and it hit the tip and cracked or broke the tip off. Bummer, bummer. I guess that's the perils of fishing, especially with these ultralights, and they got that really thin tip, rod tip section. But hey, this thing still fishes, and oh, this thing's wiggling really nice. All right, I'm gonna go back around to that one section and see if we can coax something over there. See if I give you some light and give you an idea of what I'm using. Let's go up here. Okay, here it is. Yazuri snap bean. Okay. And yeah, it's definitely a small lure. It's an ultralight crankbait. Okay, and I'm fishing it on that baby right there. Okay, let's go walk the bank, get on the other side over there, and see if we can coax another one to strike. All right, we go right around the this bridge thing, cross the bridge over the canal and get onto this other part where we already fished and see if we can coax something over there. And then I guess we'll have to call it because it's way too dark to let you see the action, but kind of just trying to catch one more and then I'll call it. So one bass on a trout magnet, one bluegill lost. He was on briefly, then he came off, and then had a decent bass go for the snap bean, Yazuri snap bean. And unfortunately, I was not able to seal the deal with him. All right. And this little crankbait has one small treble hook, so you'll get them taking it, and that hook doesn't set, you're not going to set the hook on. You may even just pull it out of his mouth. All right. Okay. Let's go up here and just try this section here. Maybe we might get one to strike over here in this. It's fairly shallow, a foot or two. Okay. All right. I'll just kind of describe what I'm doing since you can't really see anything. Oh, something just moved over here to my left. Okay. Just kind of walk it in. See if we can get some of these nighttime bass striking. Mr. Nighttime Bass. Okay. Yeah, we hit some pretty hot temps today in the 90s. Didn't hit the hundreds, but in the 90s. And yeah, I was like, I think I'm gonna wait till it gets a little cooler before I go out and maybe catch a fish or two. In this case, a fish, one bass. All right. But we're not done yet, okay? Not done yet. Just got to get one to hit on this crankbait. BFS style. Ultralight crankbait. Okay. I'm going to try riding it up higher to the surface in case they're wanting to hit on top. Okay. Let's pop it out that way. That's a nice cast. I went way out there. Woo! All right. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm fishing pond. It's dark and I'm really just kind of blind casting at this point, but there is a lot of fish activity around me. Looks like they're feeding on some kind of hatch, insects and whatnot. And I suspect if I went with maybe a crackleback or a Griffith's net, I'd probably be hooking up with some of those guys. Most likely bluegill. That crackleback, you get a mix of bluegill and bass. And other than that, it's a fun time. All right. Even right now, I'm having fun. Little wind down time before I have to hit the sack in preparation for the day job. Oh, I see some movement here. Big time movement. Let's see. Could be some bruiser bluegill maybe. Let's see. Let me just kind of reel it in slow. Just keep that wiggly vibration going. I think as long as oh, there's a tap. Yeah, as long as I do that, I think I might get a hit. All right, let's just make sure I don't have any junk on it. Okay, if I do get one, I've got a light, what is it, street lamp deal over here. I can walk over there and show you what I got. But hey, let's not get there yet. Let's catch something first. Okay. All right. Come on, let's feel it. This one, I'm hoping that vibration of the lure is what's going to elicit a strike. Okay. I'm not thinking that they're going to be striking on sight. Instead, it's going to be them sensing something and chasing it. Of course, I think it hitting the water is enough to attract them too. Sort of like I've seen with some of the popping lures I've used. We're right on the initial impact to the water. Oh, right there. Just saw another one just kind of rise up. Okay. All right. I'm going to cast over here where I'm seeing something moving. Okay. Come on, take it. It's moving, but it may be a turtle that I'm seeing moving right now. Okay. No, yeah, it may have been a turtle. All right, let's crank it out this way. I got some loose spools. Let me walk it. Walk it out. You definitely want to make sure you keep your line on your spool pretty tight, or you're gonna get some pretty bad overruns and possible break-offs. All right, now I'm just trying to get one to close out the stream. All right, here. Just gonna move over a little bit more. Okay. Take it right over here to my left. Come on. This thing's wobbling. Nicely. Something's eating something right now. They're just toying with me. All right, come on. Oh, something big over there on the other bank. Maybe I need to get closer to him here. All right, we'll walk our way over there. I'm seeing some fish activity rolling up on the bank. The other day when I was fishing Pinstack Ponds, PSP, hooked into some bass there that were actively chasing bluegill, and to the point of they were knocking them on the shore. Then I had one hit a bluegill right in front of me where I was standing casting, and sure enough, pounded it and shocked it, and it was just kind of floating, shocked in the water, you know. So yeah, maybe they're doing the same thing here. They're chasing some tasty morsels here in the shallows. All right, so I'm blind casting at this point, and I feel pretty confident the lure's doing what it's doing as long as I can feel that steady vibration. Okay, as long as I feel that, I'm pretty confident that thing is doing what it needs to, which is potentially acting like a hurt fish or something. All right, let's go back over here. Oh man, yeah, just trying to get one more to close it out. Let's go right here. Okay. Now here I think there's a lot of greenery, so I may get clobbered here with a bunch of junk in the water, but we'll see here in a moment. All right, that one was pretty clear that time. Let me check it. Nah, it's got some junk on it. Bummer. All right, well, we'll see. All right, we'll give it a couple more casts and see if he wants to strike. Okay. All right, cut over here to my left. Yeah, it's pretty dark here. There's no lamp behind me. Okay. All right, I can see it. I can see the ripples on the water as I'm bringing it in, and it's definitely doing that side-to-side shake movement that I want. I just don't feel any fish hitting it right now, which that's the dilemma. It may be cast or vibrating correctly, but if there's no fish going to hit it, that's going to be a little problem. Okay. All right. Nope, I'm not feeling anything there either. All right, let's bring it in. All right, let's try this one over here. Just yank it out there. Let me walk out some of this line. Okay. All right. Just do a steady retrieve. See if we'll get them to pop it. Come on. Ah, man. This is when I definitely should have brought the hula popper. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to call it. Let me see if I can find a spot with some light. All right, I'll just start walking. All right, well, do stay tuned. I'll be back again. I'm trying to get as much fishing as I can, and when I do, I'll usually just pull out the phone and throw it on the neck harness and just start fishing and streaming at the same time, and have you guys join me, and I'll explain what I'm doing. In this case, I may even do this tomorrow, which is take that ultralight bait caster and bring that Yazuri snap bead again and see if that might, see how that one does. Yeah. All right. Well, appreciate you guys joining, and all for now. Till next time, we'll catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing.